Who's in love? Danielle? Gio is telling all the secrets tonight, and Danielle is not
no secret.
denying it. I heard a rumor that you guys have a kissing date. You know you're not supposed to kiss boys. Danielle, you and Allie could be kissing boys on the same day, having your first kiss on the same day. It's Sunday, overcast, and it's not hot, and we're all dressed nicely, so that makes a perfect situation. When we do this and get all the kids in the car and take them for this thing, I haven't told you what the thing is yet. It's like we're taking them to get shots because they all of a sudden all get super grumpy. Allie is like so grumpy. Az is back there crying because people are playing with his toys and he needs some lunch. It's hard. It's like we're just it's like we're just torturing our kids. Teasing Branson.
I know, I've been doing it for the last 2 minutes. It's hilarious.
Do you doing this?
Come on, Grumpus number 1, Grumpus number 2. Are you Grumpus number 3?
I'm Grumpus number 3.
Y'all look right here, Geek.
Ready, 1, 2, 3, go! Nope. Canyon was not looking at the camera, guys.
The nice thing about pictures is they don't show all of the hard work it takes to get that perfect shot. Like right now, I want to poke my own eyes out with a fork because I am having such bad allergies. But that's okay, I'll smile from the camera and it will be a great picture. Oh, nice hair too. The cotton around here and laying in the grass and everything, my eyes are itching so bad. But I think we got some good shots. Sorry for the sniffling on camera.
Look at this river. Look up on the other side. That river is super, super high up. So this winter there was a ton of snow, and the snow has been melting and going into the lake that is up at the far end or the other side of the canyon. And they've been letting it out so much because it can't hold any more water. And so they've been letting out so much water, and the water is just rising, and it's super, super high. It's crazy. You can see right about there along that shoreline, it is super, 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 super high. And I'm walking through cotton, tons of cotton. I can make it like a shirt with all this cotton.
I almost ate them now. Where are they?
What are you looking for?
The things that go inside the corn on the cobs.
Guess what? I threw those away. Do you want to know why I threw them away?
Why?
Because Canyon took them and went like this in the table and made scratches all over in the table, so I threw them away. So you just get to use your hands to eat corn on the cob. Nice. Oh, I almost tripped and put this right in your face full of watermelon.
I only have one shoe on.
Are you ready?
Go, bro.
Simon says, get in the car.
This guy is crying, Mommy.
It is. That's what happens. Who's up there crying? Just this guy in general, or is there like people up there crying?
No, it's only this guy who's crying. I think he's sad because there's mad people in their cars, and they're always looking at their phones.
Oh.
I think you are smarter than you even know.
Wow.
You are wise beyond your 4 years on this earth. You know, these are my favorite
Oh, you choose the red
things.
one. See the red one? Yeah, that one. Oh, try it.
I want more.
I get it. Put it in your mouth.
These are the good ones right here. Good ones.
This is my favorite part about summer is Grammy's cherries.
Do you know why it has to be so tall? So the deer don't eat all the cherries. Grammy has deer that come right to her front door.
There's one right there.
Deer.
You go.
Did you know
Oh dear.
that there was a deer on her porch
What are you doing, Savannah?
making lots of food?
Oh, lettuce?
I always put like vegetable. This is like a vegetable pie.
It's always magical coming to Grandma's house. I remember when I was little and I would go, and my grandparents lived far away, and so I would go on an airplane to visit them, and I just loved it. And I don't remember the toys, and I don't remember exactly what we did all the time when I was there, but I remember that we would go for walks at night. I remember just spending time with my grandparents. And I love that my kids have the opportunity to spend time with their grandparents as often as possible too. Grandparents are so important. Ooh, you're a good pancake flipper. The other thing I love is that Savannah still loves to play with toys. It makes me sad when little kids grow up so fast, and she still loves to play with dolls and Barbies and toy food, and it just makes me happy because she is so sweet, and I don't want her to lose that sweet innocence. What are you finding? Whoa, look at that remote. Anybody want to watch a movie? Grilling in the rain out here. I was gonna walk over to you, but I don't want my hair to get wet.
Coming down more now. Just you.
What's so funny? What did you do?
What happened?
Well, good thing there's extra food.
Good thing we have a washer and dryer.
This is my favorite part of summer is coming to Grammy's house and picking cherries. I love it. And then eating the cherries.
I found a butt crack cherry.
Very nice. What is the deal with us and butt cracks today?
She's in love.
She's in love.
She's in love. She's in love. She's in love.
Charlie.
Charlie. You need a drink, Charlie? There, Charlie. You thirsty? He's like, no. I'm tired of this game.
Okay, one more time. Charlie.
He's trying to
Go.
It's all good,
Are you
dude?
okay, buddy? Whoa.
Let's see.
Let's see how wet you are.
Is it good? He's happy, actually. Look at him. This is the good life, right, Gigo?
Do you have a favorite memory from being at your grandparents' house?
It's not a favorite memory, but it's the most memorable memory I have.
What is it?
I was climbing upside down on their swing set. They had like the metal swing set, and all of a sudden like this swarm of wasps came out and started stinging me everywhere. Do you remember that? I got stung like 50 billion times,
Yeah.
and like I couldn't get down from the top because I was hanging upside down on it, and they swarmed all around me, like started stinging me everywhere, and I couldn't get down, and it was bad.
One of my favorite memories is my grandpa. I was going to a school dance, and my grandpa went dress shopping with me, and he helped me pick my school dress. If you guys remember my Sweethearts dance video last year, my grandpa came and went dress shopping with me, and he found the dress for me, and he helped me pick it and all that stuff. So that's one of my favorite memories with my grandpa.
One of my favorite memories of my grandparents is my grandpa lived in Cumberland, Maryland, and I used to go visit in the summer, and I used to fly all by myself. I was 7, they'd put me on the plane, and the stewardess would watch me, and flight attendant, whatever they are called now. They would check on me all through the flight, and then they would take me off the flight, and they couldn't leave me until the person that was picking me up came and showed their driver's license and everything. back then you could go all the way up to the gate. You can't do that now because of security purposes and everything. But so they would come pick me up, and at night my grandpa and I would go walk from his house all the way down around Cumberland Main Street, and we'd get ice cream, and I remember we would walk under, there was one of those underground tunnel things, and I remember the police would always walk up and down, so there was no funny business under there. And then we'd walk back to his house, and it would take like 2 hours, and it was probably like maybe 1.5 miles total, but we would stop and talk to people, and maybe it was 2 miles, but we'd stop and talk to people, and then we stop and get ice cream and just talk the whole time. And it was just awesome to have that time with my grandpa, because none of my siblings were there, and it was just one-on-one time, and it was so awesome.
With my Grammy, we would always just go over to her house and play, and my favorite thing was going over and helping her with her garden. We'd pick raspberries and strawberries and her cherries, and I loved picking her cherries. And then with my grandma, my favorite memories are going with her, me and Danielle, and sometimes Branson. We'd go with her to this food expo. Is that what it's called? She's a cafeteria lady, and so she would take us to this like big event where they just had food and you would try it, and it was so good. And then my favorite memory with my other grandpa, we would go fishing all the time in his boat, and it was so fun, and it was just a blast to go sit in the boat and jump off the side of the boat into the water and just play. Those are my favorite memories with my grandparents.
Branson's birthday and my grandpa, another different grandpa's birthday, were 7 days apart. And my grandpa died on his 90th birthday, and we had his funeral on Branson's 10th birthday, and my uncle was so worried about it. He's like, Branson doesn't want to have a funeral on his birthday. He doesn't want to have a funeral on his birthday. And Branson's like, I'm fine with it. The whole family all of the family will come into town, so I'll get to see all of my cousins, and we'll get to eat cake. I'm totally fine with it. So we had the funeral on his birthday. Grandparents are very important. If you're a grandparent, make sure you're taking all the time you can to spend with your cute little grandbabies, because like your kids, they grow up fast. Just being at my mom's house today reminded me how much I loved spending time with my grandparents. And so mom's mom died when I was 5, and my dad's mom died when I was 7. So my real grandmas I didn't get a lot of time with. My step grandmas I did, but I'm glad that my kids have been able to have a lot of time with their grandparents, and I hope that they get many, 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 many more years with their grandparents.
She's in love.
Who's in love? Danielle?
Oh.
Wouldn't be lying.
What? So, Gio is telling all the secrets tonight, and Danielle is not
no secret.
denying it. So, does he know you're in love? He does know. So it's open topic, open conversation.
Yeah.
And I heard a rumor that you guys have a kissing date. You know you're not supposed to kiss boys
16, when we're 16.
when you're married. You kiss boys when you're married, right, Allie?
Yes.
There's a first kiss, okay?
First kiss on when they say, I now pronounce you husband
Oh
and
yeah,
wife.
because your first kiss was when you got married.
We're not talking about me here. We're talking about you.
The mother's the best example.
Yes, sometimes it's of what not to do. So what's your kissing date when you're 16?
June 15th, I think.
Whoa.
June 15th, 2022.
That's in like 715
2022?
days.
Holy cow. Did you like put it in the calendar?
He did.
You did put it in the calendar? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, come back June 16th, 2022 and we'll let you know.
You better stick around.
Yeah, you better stick around to see this first kiss. So what happens if this date comes around and you're with someone else?
Then I'll be sad.
Allie's feeling like an old maid right now because the boy that she likes and would like to kiss is on a mission, and so she can't see him or,
Wait, you like him?
or kiss him for...
Where have you been?
You friends on him like last time I talked to you.
You friend zone him again?
No, I
Don't friend zone him.
I have not friend zoned him in a long, long time.
One.
Allie has a problem with boys.
One. Got
Every
her.
time she
No,
meets a
one
cute boy,
got
she's like,
You're such a great
"You're
friend.
such a great friend. I love you like a brother."
Brother from another
And
mother.
then,
The thing is,
and then the boys are like liking her, and then they're like,
They don't like
"You only
Oh.
like me as a friend." Allie,
Like a brother?
Allie says, "They don't like me when they're like hugging her and opening doors for her and buying her things and
literally
all these
trying to
things.
like
yes,
like
trying."
being in a competition to be your Valentine, like guessing Valentine questions, like
Yeah. She has one boy coming home from mission in a year, one boy coming home in a year and a half, and one in a year and 9 months.
less than a year and a half.
Less than a year and a half. So anything could happen. Anything. It's crazy that I am even in this spot right now thinking that about my daughter getting married. It is crazy because I remember when she was 4 singing, "She's in love." That's not really what she was singing, but she was singing all of the I know you, I walk with you once upon a tree. I know, but I'm just reminiscing here, reminiscing. So this one wants to kiss boys and this one wants to get married.
Not yet.
Oh, well, you know, Danielle, you and Allie could be kissing boys on the same day, having your first kiss on the same day. Why am I mean if the boy that you're gonna kiss doesn't come home for 2 years? It could be on the same day. Did any of you guys ever have a boy, a crush, or I guess a boy or a girl that you're like, I am gonna marry that person when I grow up? A realistic one, not Tom Holland.
I'm already married
What?
to Tom Holland. What are you
You had one?
I'm saying me.
Oh, that you're like, I'm gonna marry that boy when I grow up. And then when you grew up and got married, it was the person you married, you like met them some random place like college or a job or not someone you grew up with. Oh, also, we did a Yawi Vlogs Facebook page where we're putting our videos there. And since we can't comment here, you can comment there. So go find our Yawi Vlogs Facebook page and you can comment on the video because we miss comments. We miss hearing from you guys. So go find the video and comment on the video on Yawi Vlogs Facebook page.
Hey, look at this. Look at this.
What? That's so cool. I love when you guys draw. I love it. All right, good night, baby burrito. I love you. Good night. You're worth it.
You're worth it.
Good night.
You're in love?
You are. She's in love. She's in love. You are worth it. You are worth it. Bye, guys.